Hello everyone and welcome back. Today's plan is interior stuff. I'm just quickly gonna run you through what has been happening off camera and then also give you the outline for this video as usual. So yeah, let's get right to it. I went ahead and primed the differential cover as well as the K-member, which has been sandblasted in the previous video. Just need to go, sorry, my tongue's knotting up. Just need to go buy some paint, the Raptor stuff that the underbody is coated with, and then paint all of that, then it's good to go. I also covered this deck that goes in between the back seat and the trunk privacy panel. Now I took some high density foam, 3mm, 2 layers of them because they didn't have 6mm, but this together gives it a nice give, like how do you say this in English, a nice consistency in terms of padding. You know, it's not squishy, but it's also not hard. It's like nice and firm. There we go, we got there eventually. So we'll be installing that in the car momentarily. Just want to run you through here. I went ahead and washed the inside because it was like full of dust and crap and everything. I know it still looks very dirty, but you know, what can you do? The body plugs finally came, so I got all of them in. So we're gonna permanently install the carpet back in, install that deck over here, install the privacy panel, and then we're gonna get to that, but not in this video, I think. What else did I do off camera? Oh right, so the fuel tank, let me turn on my flash for you guys. The fuel tank I'm about to put in. Now with the Holy Sniper EFI came a fuel pump that mounts in the tank, and it has like this pigtail or whatever you call those. There's the other one. I drilled a hole through the grommet before I pulled it through. As you can see, it seals nicely, and then I made a loom for it, and the loom runs from here all the way through to the front. Now what I did is, because I only have black wires, and as you can see these ones are colored wires, I went ahead and labeled the colors that they are connected to on each end so that I know which one is which. That's a very simple solution to not knowing which colors they are if you don't have color coded wires. But anyways, I made a nice loom for it, so that's running to the front. We'll hook that up later. But the plan for this video, after we have the carpet and the deck and the privacy panel in and all that, is to take out the dash again, take out the steering column, because they need to be not primed, they need to be clear coated. At the moment they just have regular paint on them, not any clear coat, which, you know, in hindsight is stupid. I should have clear coated it before putting it in, but I was in a rush. So yeah, the dash has to come out. Oh, and also I want to remove this covering from the dash pad, because the people who recovered it for me, they used like a very squishy foam. They used this type of foam, which, you know, it's too soft. I don't like it, so instead I'm gonna replace it with this high density stuff that's quite thin and firm that I used there. So need to recover this with those high density stuff so that it's not so squishy and so puffy. Yeah, that's the plan. Just a bunch of interior stuff. I'm gonna put on the GoPro and just time lapse all of it. Once all of that's done, eventually we'll get to the headliner, but I doubt that's gonna be in this video. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, so as you could see from the time-lapse footage, we've been quite busy this week, but I thought I'll just give you a rundown of everything that's happened for the end of this video. Now, I'm really happy with how the glove box came out. I lined the inside of it. Looks much better than just being like bare cardboard. I had to add in this little extension because when fitted there was a gap on this edge. But yeah, that's just the situation of reproductions and also left-hand drive, right-hand drive stuff. So yeah, that was an easy fix. I'm gonna put this in the car now. I also teared apart the dash, took off all the old foam, put on some new foam. Now I know it looks a bit uneven, but once the vinyl is wrapped over it, it looks perfect. Now I did try to stitch the vinyl myself. I think it's here. Yeah, I bought some vinyl and I tried to stitch it myself, and the stitching went fine. Only issue is the portion that I stitched in here, I cut too short by like a centimeter. I'm so stupid, I didn't account for the extra material that's taken up by when you stitch it in. And I don't have any more material left, so I really can't be bothered trying this again. I'm just going to take it to the upholstery shop and have them cover it for me with that type of black vinyl. And then the dash can go back in as well. Looking great. In terms of a dash, everything has been clear coated and whatnot, and I've installed a little switch panel where the radio used to be, and I've added this little aluminium hoops here for the fuel pump switch so that you can't accidentally knock it off. Just gives you a bit of protection there. But yeah, need to reinstall the glove box, put on the little door back, get the dash back to the upholstery shop. Once that's done, we'll put this back here, put it back in the car, carpets in. I have taken out, re-oiled and resealed the wiper stuff. Like now it has this little seals there that I made myself. In terms of the interior, I've installed the deck, the collapsible trunk panel. I've just put those in for now to see how they look, and yeah, that's just a little summary of what's been happening. I think that's it for interior. Oh, I also took out the steering column and repainted it because it was scratched on some spots. Anyways, I think that's it for interior for a bit. On Monday I have some other parts coming in again, so then we'll probably do some more suspension stuff again. We'll see. We're just gonna take it how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for the next video. Cheers.